Hello Internet, and welcome to Steel Talks about the latest update to Nuclear Throne. So this update is update 71. Literally a million tiny things. There aren't literally, but I guess they like to exaggerate. JW did the promo art, as you can see by these glorious pixel arts. He's really a master here. So yes, JW did the update art. Justin was busy, I guess. So let's talk about the balances instead of going over every word that they put in here. So seeker weapons do less damage, lower rate of fire. The seeking has been modified slightly. I haven't actually gotten a seeker weapon this update, so I can't really speak as to how effective that is. Horror doesn't attract rads for a bit after using the beam, so we'll play as Horror and we'll get to see that firsthand. Plutonium Hunger adds less range to rad attraction. I played with it. Like I got Plutonium Hunger and it seemed fine. Like it I don't know. Like you could definitely like notice the range difference, but it's not like catastrophic. It's still a bit farther than the ammo range that gets sucked in. So that's fine. It's not that bad. Gatling Slugger and Laser Minigun spawns a bit later. RIP Gatling Slugger. So I guess that means it'll spawn on the Crystal Caves. I think both of them spawned on 3-3, and now they'll spawn on the Crystal Caves. I assume a bit later is only one level. You know, I don't think they would go so far as to change it by 2 levels. The Gatling Slugger is pretty bad. Like, it's nice having it before you go to the Crystal Caves, but Laser Minigun doesn't really matter. It was too much for that area anyway. Like, you just rip through the ammo for no reason, like on like 2 enemies as opposed to like a group of like 15 where it's actually useful. So I'm okay with Laser Minigun. Gatling Slugger makes me sad, but it's not going to be terrible. Total Recall now gives you an extra mutation. It is still broken though. Total Recall is one of Horror's mutations. I believe it's A, but I don't actually know. I know it's not C, because that's the portal one. And I forget what... No, it's B, because A is the one that makes everyone shoot rads whenever they die. Anyway. One of Horror's Ultra Mutations now gives you an extra mutation, which seems broken as hell, but I guess they're trying to balance it with the other ones, which are just better. Assassins now need to get closer before they attack. I have first-hand account of this, and it's much nicer. I had one get very close to me, and he didn't even swing, so it gives you a little extra time to shoot him before he swings and knocks your bullets back in your face, and you rage and smash your keyboard. Sledgehammer down deals a bit more damage. Fantastic. No comment, I guess. It probably does like almost as much damage as the energy screwdriver at this point, which is kind of blows my mind actually. Because I know it does almost as much as the crossbow already. So that seems like a lot, but I guess the advantage of the energy weapons is they have a much lower reload time, and the Sledgehammer has quite a long reload time. So yeah, maybe that's it. Ultra Shover, Ultra Revolver now use 1 more rad. Okay. I mean, I never really take the ultra weapons when I loop, but you know, now they're more costly, so I'll probably take them even less often. High rate of fire for the wave gun. Okay. I mean, I don't really take the wave gun that often. I probably should. Well, if we see it in this video, you know, I'll check it out. Super Plasma Cannon spawns later and uses more ammo. Good. It was overpowered, even though it already used a shitload of ammo. Energy Sword deals a bit less damage and spawns slightly later. RIP Energy Sword. So I guess that means it'll spawn on the Crystal Caves as well. Slightly less damage though. I don't know. Isn't it already kind of pretty close to how much damage the Energy Screwdriver does? I don't think they would ever nerf it so that it does equal or less damage than that. So it's still probably a little more than the Energy Screwdriver, and just more, not just farther from the hammer and closer to the screwdriver, I guess. Made Big Bandit more fun on loop. I have no idea what that means. It probably means not just spawn a couple Big Bandits. Maybe he does like a special move or something. No more loop boss clusters. Totally fine by me. I'm sure that probably ruined a couple loops. Crown of Choice is now selectable from the menu again. Okay. I mean, it's one of the rarely used crowns, but I guess someone noticed. Should be less bandits spawning inside walls now. I don't think that fixes the the whole enemies spawn on top of each other if you have Crown of Blood, and they kind of like, their guns like point in opposite directions and they like slide across the map until you shoot them. It's really funny when it happens, but I guess they haven't fixed that. Improvements on bolt collision. I don't know what that means, like close range or far range or what. Apparently the thing they fixed last time was that enemies that spawn that are close to walls, then you shoot them, it doesn't just hit the wall first, it'll actually hit the enemy. So that was nice, and so I guess that probably improves on that a little more. Gamma Gut's glow is no longer drawn when you're in the portal. I don't think I ever noticed that because I didn't even take it. Art for the secret weapons. I don't really know what this means because I thought they had art last week, but maybe it's just improved art. I don't know. Character select icons now animated in. We'll see that once I click this screen eventually. IDPD, Flak, Super Flak, Ultra Bullets now have hit effects. That's cool. So they'll make a unique sound when they hit stuff as opposed to, I don't know, the regular hit sounds. Change the sprite origination maybe for the Ultra and Heavy Revolver. God, I cannot speak. So I guess they just have a different shape. I don't know. Debris and shells no longer blink before disappearing. Okay, so it draws less attention to the useless things in the game. Those are just like the things you fire and it makes like little shell casings when you know, once you fire a gun, and then they disappear because they don't actually do anything. So I'm glad that it does that. It doesn't draw attention to it, because like the things you need to flash are like the rads or the ammo. So when you see the shell casings flash, you're like, oh, I should go pick that up, and then it's nothing. So we'll see. Bullet shells are now darker. Okay, some new tips and controversial change in the team. This is probably the hugest thing about the update. Level names are now spawned. Fuck. Level names are now displayed as X-X instead of X_X. Whoa. Huge changes. It is kind of like a weird thing that I've noticed. You know, it's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's it for this update. Have fun, they say. So the JW placeholder art is pretty neat, I'd say. That robot one's pretty cool. I was thinking about crossbows, I guess. Alright, so let's take this update log out of here and let's jump right in. We'll play as Horror. So you can see all the character icons animated in. We'll do it again. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Nice. Let's hop on in. We'll do just a couple runs maybe, just to see what's going on. Try and get a couple rads so I can show that. Yeah, that's definitely noticeable. I don't know why. I guess they're trying to nerf horror in a unique way, which is, you know, that's definitely a unique way to do it. Wow, that's actually like really weird. So there's that. We'll see if we can get all the way to checking out his Ultra B. We'll take Rabbit Paw, obviously. I could have taken Plutonium Hunger for the science, but, you know, maybe it'll show up. Oh, that thing's animating weird. Like fracking or something. What's the word? It's oh fuck, I don't actually know what word I'm trying to say. It's interacting with the environment in a way that it's not supposed to, as a sprite instead of like a GIF or an animated part. Fragmenting? I don't know. We'll take Bloodlust. No fancy mutations there to talk about. Very nice. Oh, you fucker. So hopefully we can see what this fancy, you bastard. We can see these fancy, like, Big Bandit loop changes and other nonsense. But that horror radiation thing is definitely noticeable. I don't really see how that, like, I don't know, changes that much, but, you know, they are the developers. They probably know what they're doing more than I do. I am playing in windowed mode for this video, so I hope it doesn't bite me in the ass, basically, if I accidentally click out. Yeah, eat shit, basically. Here we go. Now we got a good combo here. Don't hit me. Okay, we're good. We're gonna get a mutation here at the end of this floor, so that's pretty good. Sadly, no explosive weapons, so we can't go to the secret turtle level, the area that I know and love so much. Just a couple of these. God, they're aggressive little bitches. These little the bandits don't usually go that hard. Alright, we'll get Plutonium Hunger. I don't actually know what the range on it was before, but you can kind of see I'm not getting these rads until right about here. So it's like half the distance, I guess, to actually getting ammo drops. Which is still a definite like increase in range, no doubt. Like it's very far away that you pick up the rads. But it's definitely a nerf as well. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to try not to like counteract what I'm saying, but like it's basically like it's still an increase in range overall, but it's definitely not nearly as much as it was before. Before, I remember it was just like you could get it from like halfway across the map. Insane. The floor, I don't know. What do they call it in this game? The level 3-2. That looks so weird. It's honestly one of the weirdest parts about that. So I accidentally right-clicked there, but you didn't even see the effect of not picking up the rads because I had to still shoot it a couple more times to kill it. So many bloodlust ticks. That's fantastic. Procs, ticks, I don't know, whatever you want to call them. You bastard. Seeker pistol. Alright, so we'll check this out. Oh, still seems to be pretty good to me. We'll take the flame shotgun actually over the laser pistol, because it's so good. Okay, so they changed the seeker art. Those are definitely a different shape than they were before. Before they were just triangles. Now they're like, I don't know, like barbs, I guess. Yeah, this still seems to be pretty quick, so I'd say it's definitely still a pretty good weapon. It's just not nearly as much as before, I suppose. Oh yeah, and there's you can see the radiation getting picked up. I don't know if I actually talked about that. But you can see what happens when you pick up rads. It shows a little green stuff around your head. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna take Bolt Marrow because why? So we'll go Throne Butt. Going in for the long haul, I guess. Apparently they changed the way that it homes. I guess it's just better at getting around corners. That's an auto crossbow, boys and girls. We'll keep the Seeker pistol just to, you know, just for grins and giggles. For the memes. Got anything else for me? Oh, okay. Or you're gonna shoot me right in the face. Alright, let's not do that. So it probably does like 1 less damage per Seeker bolt. Otherwise that would be just a stupidly huge nerf. I think. Maybe it's 2. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't change it that much, but just enough to make a significant effect. Lightning pistol. Yes, sir. Alright, who's still hiding? You are? Okay. I don't know. What's one rail plus four Seekers is enough to kill the crystal? Still seems like a lot to me. Yo, don't do that. Oh, that was funny. Alright, I think we've made our point here. Let's actually get a good gun. Yeah, I knew you were gonna throw that car, sir. I shot it back with my double flame shotgun of pain and justice in America. Very nice. I'd very much like to get back muscle here. We tend to be riding on the ammo max, as it were. We do have a mutation coming up. Okay, that's a car. I did not expect him to be so aggressive with that car, but I guess I was just standing in his way too often. Too long. Gosh. Words like escape me when I'm playing this game. It requires too much of my mental focus. Alright, yeah, don't throw that car, please. Get wrecked. Get wrecked! Oh, that was very close. Alright, do we have anything up here? Yes. Yes, multiple things. Splinter pistol again. No, I think we learned our lesson here. Not necessarily learned our lesson, but like, we get the point. If we get the splinter shotgun, I'm sure that'll be the one that really makes a difference. This pistol seems to fire pretty quick, so yeah, we'll definitely take laser brain here. The splinter pistol seems to fire pretty fast, so it doesn't seem to be that terrible of a nerf. I mean, the shotgun's probably the most significant change, because it seemed to be like insane. Like the pistol was like alright, especially on like the scrapyard, but I'm pretty sure that the most significant part is gonna be the give me the rads, please, thank you. Is definitely gonna be the little green flash around my face when I get the rads. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Seeker Shotgun's definitely going to be the big one. That way it doesn't just wreck like everything in the game. There's a plasma cannon, we can definitely take that. But I think that this is better. Plus that's not one of the weapons that got nerfed. There's a super plasma cannon that got nerfed. Oh, you bastard. Wow, I did not expect him to do that. How did that one-shot me? I had strong spirit still. That seems like bullshit. I guess I got hit by multiple explosions. Like, the car hit me and exploded. Well, I think that'll do it for this quick little update video. So we got to see the Seeker and the Plutonium Hunger change and Horrors change. I'm looking through the list right now to see if there's any other ones. We didn't see the Gatling Slugger at all, so we'll never know when it spawns. Weird. Where? I remember reading that you can see when you get rads, but I don't remember reading it during the video. Weird. Picking up radiation now spawns little effect larger with Plutonium Hunger. Well, there you go. I had Plutonium Hunger, so maybe it was easy to tell. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this update video, please consider leaving a like and, telling all your friends about the greatest game ever, Nuclear Throne. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.